Recently I made a couple of reactions to Polish comedy and really enjoying it so far. And one of my viewers asked me if I can check out this one. Is from comedians in Poland again. This is Christopher Matthew. It's called My Babcia. So yeah, interested to see this. The two videos I've watched so far have been quite different. And yeah, looking forward to seeing if this is any different and how this compares. Let's watch.
I love Poland, man, but ever since moving to Poland, my English certainly hasn't got any gooder. And if you don't get that joke, you're part of the problem. I love Poland, man. I love being in Poland because I'm closer to my grandma. My grandma's Polish, aka my babcia. We got any babcias in the building? No, because they're at home cooking food for you when you get home. Man, babcia's top 2 priorities in life. Number 1, stay alive. Number 2, cook food for the grandkids. And it's not necessarily in that order. You know? Sometimes you'll come home, babcia's just cooking. Like, babcia, how did you get the key to my house? You don't even live here. Right? And you know, babcias live to be like 100 years old, and they always outlive their husbands. Always, by like 20, 30 years sometimes, right? And I know the secrets. I know the secrets. My mom's Polish, she cooks food all the time. My babcia's Polish, she cooks food all the time. And the reason they're still alive is because they don't eat the food. Because they know it's not good for you. That's why they're outliving their husbands, right? Because they're just there like, yes, Sławek, eat, Sławek, yes. Yes, Sławek. And soon this will all be mine.
Okay, obviously I don't have a Polish babcia, but tell me if you relate to this. Is this a fair reflection of babcias?
True story, true story. I love my babcia, man, but you know the thing about babcias, they're scared of everything. Babcias are scared of everything. My babcia's favorite saying in the whole world is, nie idź tam, bo cię porwią. Which translates to, don't go there or they will kidnap you. I'm like, take it easy, babcia, I'm just throwing out the garbage. You know? Plus, no one's kidnapping me. I'm a grown man, right? I'm not hopping into any white vans. I'm not taking candy from any strangers, right? I'm 29 years old. I'm the one driving the white van nowadays. Yeah, man, I love it. Growing up in Canada was fun with 2 Polish parents. You know, they always made me go to Polish church. And I don't really understand Polish, so I didn't know what was going on at church. It basically sounded like this to me. Coś tam, coś tam, coś tam, coś tam, Pana Jezusa. And I'm just there like, man, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know anything he's saying.
Is that how
but you
it
know what? I
sounds?
had to listen. I always had to listen. And then the priest would come out, he would do the sermon. I always had to listen because my father, on the way home, he would always ask me, Chris, what did the priest talk about? And I always had to know because he would get angry at me. So this is what it would sound like in the car on the way home, right? He'd be like, Chris, what did the priest talk about today? And then I had to start making stuff up, right? So I'd be like, be a good person, don't steal, and don't masturbate. And then my dad's like, Chris, I'm glad you're listening. Every time. I know, I believe in God. I believe in God. I don't know how much I believe in the church, though, you know, because priests, they be stealing and stuff. It's not that bad in Poland. They'll just buy a Mercedes. But it gets a lot worse in America, right? You have these televangelists who go on TV and they beg people to send them money, right? They're like, ladies and gentlemen, I need your money. I need your money, ladies and gentlemen, because I need to buy a private jet. God told me that I need a private jet, ladies and gentlemen. I need your money because God told me I need a private jet. And I'm watching this and I'm like, how come God never talks to me like that? Every time God talks to me, it's like, Honda Civic. Skoda Fabia. I can't get some German engineering in my life. What's going on, God? right? And then he said something that blew my mind, right? He said, ladies and gentlemen, I need a private jet. If Jesus was alive in 2019, do you think he'd still be riding a donkey? And I was like, this guy's got a point. How would Jesus get around in 2019? I started thinking to myself. And I was like, definitely Polski bus. Like 100%, right? Because you can get from Warsaw to Kraków for 1 złoty. Let's not forget, Jesus was Jewish after all. Don't worry, you won't go to hell if you laugh at that one.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, My Babcia, tell me if you relate to that. What's your Babcia like? Is there any stereotypes of Babcias, how they act? And yeah, that was more comedy in Poland. This was Christopher Mafia. I guess he was an American who maybe has Polish heritage. Tell me what you think about his comedy. And yeah, keep recommending more Polish comedy. I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to find out more. Definitely want to see more Polish language comedy. So keep recommending that as well. Thanks.